We're not a holding company, we call it a parent company if there's any distinction in that. I wouldn't call us what was described on CNBC as a conglomerate. It's not a conglomerate, it's a focused advertising and marketing services company. But if you take the media area, for example, the two big growth areas are what we talked about, Xaxis and our online approach in terms of digital media planning and buying, and then content. You know, we've invested, we did go to Hollywood with Harvey Weinstein. Question whether that was the most intelligent thing to do or not, but we did go to Hollywood with that. We've invested in Imagina, which is a Hispanic content company which controls currently La Liga, the football league in Spain, so Barcelona, Real Madrid. We own 20% of Imagina. We invested in MRC, Media Rights Capital, which was Bruno, Borat, Ted 2, and last but not least House of Cards, which was the Netflix content. We've invested in Fullscreen with Peter Chernin, and we're keeping our investment in Fullscreen as Peter and AT&T invest more heavily in Fullscreen. Fullscreen being a competitor to Machinima and Maker, which Disney has invested in. And we've invested in Vice. Very early days in Vice. We own 10%, just under 10% of Vice, which now has a market cap of 2.5 billion. And when we invested in it, had a market cap of about, or not market cap, a valuation of $350 million. And last but not least, you saw last week, we've invested in indigenous media, which Group M Entertainment put together with leading film producers to produce online content. So the answer to your question, we have no choice. You know, the rise of finance and procurement inside client companies, the lack of growth in the world economy, you know, at about 4.5%, 5% nominal, means that the opportunities for growth are becoming, they're not very broad. I mean, it's wrong to say that we're a Hollywood company. Are we a content company? Yes. Are we trying to devise ways of developing online content? For example, in the UK, Group M Entertainment is the largest commissioner of programming in the country in a period of, 3-4 years. And we're going to expand that model around the world because we think that's very important. Branded content, sponsored content, native advertising, whatever you want to call it, is going to become more and more important, both offline, but more importantly online. So it's not going to Hollywood, it's really, and you saw with Son San this morning and the statement that he might buy DreamWorks Animation, Jeffrey Katzenberg's company, is just another manifestation of the same thing that we've been seeing with Disney, with Time Warner, with, News Corp, not News Corp, 21st Century, an investor in Vice too. So it's an interesting situation. You have 21st Century, you have Disney now in Shane Smith's operation, which has done fabulously well and is working with a number of our clients on building their online content.